Hey y'all, it's Kate from LoneStarSouthern.com, and it's safe to say we are in back to school season. Although technically I'm not going back to school. It's fine. I'm fine. I personally love this season. There's something so fun about the hustle and bustle and all the school supplies. I'm not even organized and I love it. I was just putting together a blog post in collaboration with Walmart about back to college essentials, and I had this light bulb moment of this would be so much fun to turn into a video and go into further explanation as well. So this video, while it's not sponsored by Walmart, it's definitely inspired by that blog post, which I'll link below so you can check it out if you want to see it for yourself. In honor of this video, I am in full-on throwback to college mode. This is literally probably what I wore every single day. These glasses, because I am blind as a bat. Fun fact, I have cataracts in both eyes. It's true. And this massive sweatshirt. I had a Kappa one that I could not find. So this is my Seaside, Florida one that I love just as much. If anyone's wondering, I was a Kappa Gamma at the University of Texas. Some of the best years of my life, hook 'em horns. Not to sound old and nostalgic, but you know, I'm old and nostalgic at this point. Whether you are heading off to college or not, I hope this video kind of just gets you in the spirit of things and helps inspire the start of your new school year. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, that was so terrifying. Alexa just talked to me and I didn't message her. Okay. So let's go ahead and start covering my 10 back to college essentials. Alexa, stop talking to me. Number 1 on the list, and you may make fun of me, is a shower cap. This is how you wear a shower cap. You tuck in all your hair. I'm teasing y'all, I know how to do this. This is something I could not live without. I cannot believe I'm doing this in college. I have pretty thick hair, and so for me, it is such a pain to have to wash it and redo it all the time, especially in college when you are go, go, go constantly. You may have a mixer one night and then an 8 a.m. class the next morning. Having a shower cap instead of just throwing your hair in a messy bun and hoping it doesn't get ruined is just a good idea. Plus, they're really inexpensive and the height of fashion. All right. Can't unsee that. My second back to college essential is a set of bed risers. So I'm not sure what it's like at your college, but I know in my freshman year room, our beds were pretty low. I guess you could say normal. Having a set of bed risers to raise them made our room A, look so much cuter, and B, it opened up the bottom of our beds for storage so we could fit tubs and shoes and whatever else we needed below there. This set in particular stacks. I would recommend getting the highest set you can find, and really, I promise you, it just adds a lot of style and leveling and space to your room. It is such a good tip, and it leaves so much room for activities. This may be a no-brainer, but I would highly recommend bringing a shower caddy. This way you don't have to schlep all your shampoos and conditioners and razors with you every time you go to the shower. You can put it all in here and just leave it under your sink, and then you're ready to go whenever you need to take a shower. I know there are lots of different styles. There are cloth ones, there are baskets. I used one just like this and loved it. It has enough compartments for everything you need. You can put shampoo and conditioner here, shaving cream, loofah here, razor here, etc. It's so cheap and it's definitely a must-have. You may not think about this, but depending on your roommate situation, I would recommend a sleep mask. You may be moving from your cozy private room at home to a rooming situation and you just don't know what their schedule is going to be. That's why it's so good to have one of these. You may be best friends in the world, but if you have a different class schedule, for example, I remember I had an 8 a.m. when my roommate didn't have class until much later. And so it was always like oh, can I turn on the light? Will I wake her up? I don't want to be too loud. If you have a sleep mask, it is so helpful in just not having to worry about any of that. So bring along one of these. Like I said, you never know what your roommate is going to be up to, and it's just so helpful for getting a good night's sleep. This little thing and I became best friends my freshman year of college. My roommate, Olivia, and I named our Britta. We loved her so much. We were constantly refilling her. Dorm water and water fountains, I personally, would just rather not, you know? So it was so nice always having some filtered, clean water readily available. And this is a really good size too. You can even fit this one in a mini fridge. Another back to college essential, a surge protector. I vividly remember my freshman year dorm had all these regulations over you couldn't plug in certain things with certain voltage and you couldn't use extension cords. So having one of these was so helpful because it also meant I could plug in my computer charger and my phone charger and my hair dryer and my straightener. You just have so many things in such limited plug-in space in your room, most likely, that this is a must-have, and it just makes your whole life easier. Plus, when you're running out of your room, you can just turn it on and off, and that'll turn on and off all the energy that comes through this. All right, my hands, excuse me. Okay. This next tip is something I got straight from my mama. Of course, you're going to want to decorate your room, pick out bedding. You may want to coordinate with your roommate. I know that I did. And my tip is to find a duvet cover that's actually in a size full. I know most beds your freshman year are twin size, but if you get a full duvet or quilt size, it just feels a little bit more roomy and fluffy and spacious, as opposed to a twin fitting right along the twin. My roommate Olivia and I both got full duvet covers, and literally it looked almost exactly like this. We bought ours from Anthropologie, but this is from Walmart, same color, same quilting, and as much as I love white bedding, I would stay away from all white, especially because you may eat your ice cream in your bed, you may drink coffee, you may have friends over to watch a movie, and it's just so much easier to keep this clean than white. Oh friends, you already know what it is. I did not become a caffeine addict until college, and if I had to bet, I would say there's a good chance you will follow in my footsteps. You just need a bit more energy for those early morning classes and late nights in college. It's just a fact. So having a Keurig is so handy. A, it's so quick and convenient to have it right next to you, even in a small dorm room. B, it's going to save you so much money when you're on a tight college budget and not having to run to Starbucks to grab a cup of coffee every time you want one. Just trust me, this is the way to go. I got one for a graduation present from high school. I would totally recommend giving or receiving one of these. I still have mine right over there. I use it every day. It's the best. This next item is something I can't physically pick up and show you. It's a shoe rack. And let me tell you, you have such limited closet space in a dorm scenario that instead of using some of your hanging rack space to do one of those hanging shoe holders, just get a shoe rack. You can put it underneath all your clothes. It doesn't take up a lot of room, and you can stack so many shoes there. I bought one for my freshman year dorm, and I used it all through college. It's cheap, it's affordable, and I'm serious. I personally think it's the best way to store shoes. The last item that I have classified as a back to college essential is one that might seem a little duh, Kate, but not everyone does this. You need a mini fridge. You just don't know what the food situation is going to be like. Personally, I lived in a dorm freshman year where the cafeteria served us chicken one day, and I don't know how this happened, but one of the girls got a piece where there were feathers. I don't know, but all that to say, it is so good to have your own space in your dorm room where you can keep your own foods. And what I'm saying is use this for healthy things that you may not be able to find in your cafeteria. I always had mine stocked with Greek yogurt, with berries, with LaCroix. Since college is a pretty snacky environment, fill it with snacks that you enjoy eating. I don't think we were supposed to keep fridges in our rooms, but I know my roommate and I snuck ours under our bed. Again, the value of the bed risers helped us stay a little bit healthier than we would have otherwise during that freshman 15 season. Well, friends, there you have it, my personal back to college essentials. Like I said, before I made this video, I thought through what were 10 things that I personally really enjoyed and appreciated having during my freshman year of college. So I hope these tips help inspire you if you are heading off to school this fall. I just want to say good luck. You're going to love it, and I am so jealous. Can we please trade spaces? Don't forget, you can always find me on my blog, LoneStarSouthern.com, and go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram if you want to. Again, that's just at Lone Star Southern. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all around here soon for another video.